Hey, this is Russell, and welcome to mission number 7, the last of the funnel building week. I hope you've been enjoying this, having some fun, learning a ton about funnels. And this one's all about just testing it, because next week we're gonna start turning on some traffic. And so your mission today, should you choose to accept it, is to go through and actually test out every single piece of this funnel and make sure it's actually working, okay? So I'm just gonna map out what we've created so far. And I'll write testing. That is the game plan. I can't tell how many times people like get their funnel done, they're like, cool, and they start launching it, and they're like, oh, something didn't work, and they freak out, and it's like, did you test it before you went live? Like, no. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You should test it every time before you go live. So here are the pages, right? The funnels are simple. There's your squeeze page. Then here's your sales page. So there's, let's make this like we look like. There's headline, image, email box, right? And then there's this with the stack down below. And a big old order button, and it takes you to the order form. And fill in the credit card. There's your order form bump. And then there's your payment button. And then over here is your OTO, where you tell them to buy the next thing, and they get excited, they buy that. And then there is the members area you plug them into that has all the stuff that you promised them. There you go. So there's the funnel you built, in case you're wondering what it looks like. It's really, there it is. So what you need to do now is a couple things, and we test this usually a couple different ways. So number one is you can actually set the whole account to test mode, right? So if you're using Stripe, or if you follow any of the other instructional stuff on like how to actually set up the products on each of these pages and things like that, you can set it into test mode. So you can actually test this whole thing with a fake credit card to make sure it works. But we always do one test with a fake credit card, then we do one test with an actual real credit card just to make sure it works. The money comes back to you anyway. It costs you like 3% financing or whatever the credit card fees are, but I promise you it's worth it to do it once live, just because, I don't know, I always do it once live just to make sure, okay? So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna go to every single page in the step, right? So I'm gonna go to the first page right here, and I'm gonna put in my email address, okay? Then I'm gonna look and say like, did I get the first email? Okay, did it actually come to me? If it didn't, like what happened? And I'm gonna look in the ClickFunnels database, like did it show up? Is it on my list? Like all those kind of things that you did when you set up the squeeze page, okay? Click on this page, right? Go to here, fill out the credit card, I'm gonna select the order form bump. I'm gonna see, okay, did it turn me into a customer, right? Is there a customer record here? Did I get the email that had the information about how to access what I bought, like all those kind of things. I'm looking for the email, make sure the order went through, all those kind of things. I'm gonna buy the upsell here and see what happens. I'm gonna buy the upsell, I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna then go to the members area, and I'm gonna just go through the whole entire process, and you're gonna make sure, like, did I get the email? Did my credit card go through? Did it take me to the next page? Take me to the right page? The one-click upsell work? Did it take me to the members area? Was I able to create my account? Like, did the whole thing work? So you test the whole thing. If it didn't, then like, look, what was wrong? What didn't work? Okay, this part didn't work. Okay, figure it out. See if it's like an easy fix. If it's not, contact ClickFunnels support. Say, hey, I'm trying to use funnel. Something's wrong here. I'm not sure what it is. And they can look a lot of times like, oh, well, you forgot this, and you can just fix it, right? And so do that kind of thing. And then do the next page. Test the whole thing in test mode. Then turn off test mode, and then test the whole thing again and put in a real credit card and make sure it works again. After you've done that, at least once all the way in test mode, and then once all the way real, then you're ready to start driving traffic to it, okay? I just wanna make sure, and again, it's a simple step. I just wanna make sure you did it, and you see the platform, see like these are the steps, these are the pages, I know exactly what it is. I wanna test the customer experience. And when you're going through a lot of times, like see if it's confusing, see if your stories make sense, see if the videos make sense. A lot of times I'll test it, I'll have like, my secretaries test it, I have support people test it, I'll have my wife test it, I'll have my friends test it. People who don't understand what I'm doing, just to see if like it makes sense. I'm like, did that make sense to you? Did that video make any sense? Like, do you understand what I'm even talking about? And if not, then you can make changes based on that as well until it just makes sense, it's working, all the function works, and then you have something you're ready to start launching and start driving traffic to, okay? So that's the game plan. Test the process, you guys. Again, if you get stuck in any piece, go back to the squeeze page video and watch the sub videos that walked about how set up a list, how to like add people, like all that kind of stuff. Watch the video on how to add the products, watch the videos on all the different pieces of it, and then contact our customer support if you need help. But just, that's the process to make sure it works. Test it, and then you're ready. Next week, we're going to be getting into filling your funnel full of traffic and leads and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's it, you guys. Test your funnel, get it working, because next week, we're going to start having some fun and start filling our funnels. I call it filling your funnel because it's just, here's your funnel, and now we're just going to start filling it with tons of people, getting them in. So they start coming in here, they become customers, they go on this journey, and you can serve them at your highest level. It's going to be fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this process so far, and we'll see you next week.